This is a one of a kind. You're not going to have another lighthouse like this constructed ever. So if you lose this historic resource, you lose it forever.
It froze, the pipes burst, significant damage was done. Nothing happened to fix it.
To me personally, it's the anchor of my soul on Beaver Island.
The students are working on restoring historic wooden windows, replastering on Plaster and Lab on the interior of the lighthouse, and repointing the masonry at the base of the foundation.
We're repointing or removing any of the bad mortar joints and bad brick, opening up as much of the area that we can to help preserve and kind of keep the building intact.
Mike Hypes came out with Gruno Cachero, and he's been a great teacher. We've been cleaning out mortar joints and installing a more appropriate lime-based mortar, which is softer and it allows the building to breathe.
We're getting it ready to interpret it back to its original time period. So cleaning up trim on the inside, doing plaster, doing windows, repairing glass panes, pretty much anything we come across that could use a repair.
Working on lighthouses is a bit of a unique project because they are so much in the kind of a captive imagination of what it really means to be an American.
The EMU students have been fantastic. They have been all in since as soon as they got on site, very eager and willing to do whatever it took to get the job done. I was not expecting the amount of work that we were able to accomplish, but they have blown me out of the water.
You get to just completely focus in on a very specific exercise without the real world pushing in on you. You're living in this little historic preservation universe, which is just wonderful.
They just get going for a full work day, but then they're like, this is my part of the lighthouse, and I'm not going to stop until it's done.
I've never been able to work in a lighthouse, and I've always wanted to. It is such a fun experience. Everything we're learning is so applicable to, whatever position we'll have outside of this.
This is one of the coolest experiences that I've gotten to do, not only because the island is so remote, but because it's such a beautiful structure.
Oh my God, I could cry. It means a lot to me. It is truly an honor to have them on the island.
What's special about our preservation program is that it's embedded in geography. So we come out and look at the broad cultural landscape and look for traces of the different periods of people and the way that they left imprints on the landscape.
It's not just about saving historic buildings. So how do we tell the stories of people who've come before us? How do we use objects or intangible heritage to tell those stories?
We have them working in teams and dealing with the latest softwares, the ways that historic preservation and museum practice works in different settings around the world.
I feel like I've gotten a lot closer with my classmates, and even off the work site, just getting to be with everybody and contribute to each other's projects, and it's really nice to have people who are supporting you while you're working, so it's been a lot of fun.
Personally, it just feels like an honor to, hopefully one day come back and know that we helped this building live a little bit longer.
I'm happy to say that probably within the next 12 months, we'll have it opened up as a part-time seasonal museum.